said, take a look at what happened.
That's 3 shots.
That was 3. Oh. Holy shit.
That was like
How real is that?
That's at a rally.
Yeah.
That happened like 2 hours
How
ago.
real is that? That's at a rally.
Well, hey, let me look it up on mine so we can get a better visual on that.
Holy crap.
Okay, so here it is. This is the Fox News, so it's a little skewed.
Government services comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is
Pennsylvania.
the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
You could see it, dude. You could see where he got shot. Like, he felt it.
That's fucking nuts.
Damn, that many rounds, too, dude. That's
the first thing that shocked me.
That had to have been low caliber, too, because it hit it. Like, that was a direct hit, probably, it looked like. I can't say for sure.
Are you ready? On you. Ready. Move. Up. Move. Go.
Holy shit.
Bro, I'd love to see the response, though.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Secret Service and also, you know, the paramilitary shit that's
Immediately
going on
get down. Did you hear that chick?
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking.
Was that
on
another
the
round?
stage. There has been some kind of disturbance that clearly
he's may have been
sets
from the Secret
law enforcement and
Service.
Secret Service into motion, immediately jumping around the former president in a protective mode. The crowd has been screaming. They are standing by. You can hear some voices there saying, "Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?" We are looking at President Trump.
He's up.
This does not look good. I'm going to be honest with you. From what we can see right here, it looks like they are attempting to move him out, that he may have been injured.
Looks like you see.
Oh,
yeah, you can see the blood on his fucking ear, dude.
Yeah.
He is pumping his fist, but clearly Secret Service wants to get him out of this situation.
Dude, okay.
Damn.
That's
Yeah,
gonna,
that's the picture.
Whoa.
That's gonna
This
rally
is the picture
some
that
motherfuckers,
Misha sent
dude.
me.
That's dope as
That's
shit.
gonna
I mean,
rally
it's not
some
dope. That
motherfuckers,
sucks. It's,
Look, he got sent to jail, right? He's got mugshots. He's got felonies. He's got shot now. He's going to be. If he doesn't win, there's no way he's not winning. That's all I'm saying. There's no way.
I'm just amazed at how many rounds were fired, and if because it looked like he definitely got hit and he felt it, and he was like that.
Yeah, immediately.
So
grabs it.
I want to know what kind of rifle this person was using, pistol or whatever, because I mean
It wasn't a rifle.
It was pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And like it was really weird.
Yeah, that's a.
But for
that's
him to get
pistol.
nailed straight in the dome, that had to have been a low caliber. It had to have been some artard using like a fucking 22 or something.
That is nuts, man.
Like, I mean, I'm glad they were an artard, but like, wow.
Dude, that's shocking. You picture if any
I'm
president-
surprised it took this long
that's
for
the
an
point,
assassination attempt.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be the first one in how long? When was the last
Forever.
assassination attempt? That was. Who was that? It was pretty. It wasn't super recent. It was
JFK.
No, not JFK. There was the other one that got shot.
They already got it in the
Google is so
news.
fast.
Donald
It's
Trump
so
was the
intuitive.
latest one.
Wikipedia.
But JFK was before, right?
No, it was Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan in
Okay,
1980. Ronald Reagan in 1981.
Oh, Reagan. Okay.
It was Reagan because remember
I couldn't tell
it
you.
was that.
I never learned about
I'm pretty sure it was the guy that ran up on him, and popped a few rounds. Yeah, here let's look it up.
I
Let's look it
remember
up. This
that.
is great.
This is nuts.
Another comparison to Reagan. Trump gets compared to Reagan a lot.
Does
It
he?
seems like entertainers are pretty
Right.
prevalent. In the
I know. I thought he was a
I saw a
political.
politician, but
Yeah.
We all seem pretty amused. So.
I'm not amused. My
that the
heart's
president got shot?
my heart hurts right now.
We're all watching
Stressed
it.
out. This stresses me out, dude.
Delusions. It killed Reagan with his body, taking up
into the cock. As soon as
Into the
they
what?
shot
What did you say?
President Reagan,
Did I hear cock? Did y'all hear that?
Ray Shattuck. As soon as the first shot goes off, they grab the president and they throw him into the car.
Alright, I'm gonna pause.
That's not the one I think it
I'm gonna
is.
pause the recording real quick.
Yeah.
Who was it? Who-
JFK.
JFK.
Was
yeah.
the last assassination.
Oh, I thought you said
not an
attempt.
attempted assassination.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, JFK.
Yeah. Trump didn't die there, so that wasn't an assassination.
Yeah.
That was just
Fuck, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, because the ones that
aggravated
were
assault.
actually assassinated was Abraham Lincoln and JFK.
JFK.
Yep.
And JFK was an inside job. How crazy is that?
Abraham Lincoln got shot while watching Entertainer.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't the entertainer at that point in time, but that doesn't mean he wasn't an entertainer at certain points of his life.
Just so you know.
I guess some lesser desires of our culture would say that an entertainer got shot watching an entertainer, but
I'm just saying that's gonna rile people up. If your side's the side that's shooting people, that's am I? do y'all
okay. Well, this is the where we get into
What do you
sketchy
think?
territory. We can't confirm whose side did what.
It's still too early. It's still way too early to decide.
If I saw someone shooting at Biden, I'm gonna be like, that's some dumb redneck, a Trumper. That's the first time I think of. Honestly.
No, that's what anybody would. That's just a reasonable
I see-
conclusion.
Yeah, that's the instant irrational response.
Yeah.
But
And by the way,
if you look at it more rationally, you have to also consider. All right, well, what was the thing you said?
What was it?
He's definitely going to get elected now.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's like you can see how someone who would be very radical on his side would think that would be a good thing.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Kai, what do you guys say about this right now?
About what?
Huh?
What are we talking about? I missed everything you guys just said.
Tell me what you say. No, what's your thoughts on? Obviously it's nuts. It's shocking.
My roommate just texted me and told me he thinks they think the shooter is dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure.
So they already found the guy.
Oh, they
or
found
girl.
the guy? Or the persons.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, the they thems. We don't want to assume anything. Oh, we know what rally this is. We could say.
Actually, it kind of sucks that the shooter's dead.
You can't find out motivation, right?
Well, you can still, but it's not as easy.
So, yeah. This is nuts.
He said the shooter is said to be dead. That's what Misha said.
Oh, wait, just said to be dead? Not confirmed?
Said to be dead.
Could
Yeah,
you write
not
sources? Question mark.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. He's at a baseball game.
Oh, he's at baseball.
I'm
Oh.
not gonna do that.
This is nuts. Yeah, I thought V sent me a screenshot. It was a damn video. I guess I just didn't have very good Wi-Fi. That is nuts. What do you think this will do? What's the consequences of this? Sincerely.
Well, the consequences are the same as they always are. Our future.
What happened with the last?
future.
Was Reagan elected after, or was it like a second term where he didn't get elected after
It was
he got?
during his
it was
presidency.
during.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So this was like prior, because Pretty Boy brought up the idea. He's all like, "What if this was a supporter trying to make it Trump's end to the presidency?" You know.
Well, see, but that's the difference there. Is just that this person's gonna get caught. There's no ifs, ands, or buts
He's
about
said to be dead. Not confirmed, but said
that's
to
a
be
problem, because then there's no motivation you can find, right?
it. Yeah, well, see, that's where the digging comes in, and everything you do in this world is being tracked.
Yeah.
So long as you have an electronic device on you or
Yeah.
in front of, dude, everything you look up, everything
Everything.
you do, everything you see
Everything.
that is connected to the internet, 100%. Everybody lives on the internet nowadays. Everything you do is stored. Trust me.
Holy
So yeah,
shit.
Trump got shot. That's
Could you just play the part right before he gets shot, and then
Government services comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened.
that's still nuts, dude.
They jumped right on him.
I'm honestly
They did.
surprised his reaction was so slow. Like, especially after feeling something enough to do that.
I was just
But
saying, it's unexpected.
yeah,
man.
exactly. It was a surprise attack. It was
Very
Well,
completely
it seemed
out
like
of the
it
blue.
grazed him, so that's probably why it was very like, with it being grazing, and from what I could tell, it seemed like it was on the second shot that it hit him.
Wait, can we rewind to
This-
see real quick?
Yeah.
Let me see something that said.
Neither
Take a
of y'all
look what
are funny.
happened.
No, it was definitely the first shot.
All right, go back.
It might though. It might have been
Yeah, yeah,
because
It could have went past his ear.
yeah, the first one went past, and the second one is what brought
and
him
then
down.
he was like, "What?" And
Thing that said, take a look at what happened.
No.
no,
first
no,
one,
because
first
he
one.
reacted before the
Yeah.
second shot hit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's before the second shot hit. It's probably before you.
Pause it right
Yeah,
after he grabs his ear.
Because
okay?
remember, you got to think
I
about
bet he'll
bullet
tell
travel and
us.
sound when it comes to
Whenever
bullet,
he's-
a little different.
Yeah.
Sound
We will
travels
know.
differently.
we will know.
I'm right there
don't
with
worry.
you. Like,
Yeah.
but I definitely agree that it grazed because if you watch this, he was already facing that way when they shot.
Yeah, and then the first one, I think with the graze, I don't think he would have waited. There's too long of a delay between the second shot. I don't think the first shot got him.
By
Because
the-
he did it-
I
he
don't-
really clinched right there near that second
Hey,
shot.
hold on,
sound.
hold on. We'll show you in just a second.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay, but bullets take time to travel.
No,
Well,
the
I know,
sound-
I
no,
know.
The sound.
The sound,
Yeah.
the sound takes
Yeah.
longer, but
Well, no,
Yeah,
bullets
exactly,
too.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
bullets too. They take time to travel. So,
Well, I mean, obvious.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I really think the first one got him.
I see what you're talking about. I thought the.
Yeah, no,
I see what you're talking
that
about.
one took a second to grab. Thank you, Destin, for
Yeah.
holding steadfast in your opinion.
Damn, I forgot what I was saying.
all right.
Oh, by the way, how close that was, by the way, and if it actually got his, I don't know what part of the ear.
it looked like it was like right up here.
that
Yeah, it
is
really did look like it was up
How close? That is unbelievable. It genuine. That is.
Once again, though, that's why I was
is-
telling you right when you jumped to it could possibly be someone on the left that have done it. That's why I was like, I think it's a little early to say that because, like you were saying, surely they're going to elect him now.
Okay, well,
and maybe
if-
someone on his side had that same kind of opinion and tried, like, okay, how can I do this and not kill him?
Okay, well,
I'd
no,
do
no,
the arm. If it was,
yes.
just in case, I would do the arm. But like, if you want someone dead, like you ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna try to go for the ear. It's gonna be just,
Yeah, I
or
think-
you just shoot at the stand.
Okay,
If-
but even
you
then
know-
you got to account for wind velocity and all those other equations in there. So
Yeah.
like
And
if
you
you
gotta
shoot
think
at the
about
head, the
intent.
head's a hard one to hit at.
There's intent
But
too, but like anywheres. But you're aiming. That's the
yeah,
head
yeah.
right
If
there.
somebody was trying to like make a point with a bullet to try to like sway something, they wouldn't aim for
Shoot
a
the
place
stage.
that could be fatal if they messed up.
Exactly.
Because hitting the ear is such a small target, you would go for
I know.
lower to center mass for less lethal options.
What's the closest thing to your
No,
ear
I feel
outside of
you,
that?
but see the problem I'm having there with that is just like if you're going to do an assassination attempt, especially if you're doing it in a kind of like a coup type manner, then you have to have it be believable. And shooting them in the arm, no one's going to believe you lined up a shot to shoot him in the arm.
no,
Bro, show me the
out.
sharpshooter that can
Yeah.
hit a target that small that's unpredictable.
I don't. Where
Because
was Reagan hit? Was he just shot at, or was he hit?
In order for what you're saying to take place, there would have had to have been like 6 months minimum of rigorous training, 8 hours a day to make sure that shot hit every
Not
time.
Not even
No,
longer.
no, but even if you had a general idea that maybe because he shot more than once.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he was hoping to land it on the first.
I think he
No, no,
went
no,
for the
no.
kill.
So he might have been
And
shooting
missed it.
in a
Freaked
general
out that he
area
missed
near
it.
there to where
Just
hopefully
And
it
then
would
just started
graze
going.
him
Like
in a
shopping.
lethal
That's what I
manner,
think happened.
or
Yeah.
a semi-lethal manner. You know what I mean?
Well, did you hear what Kylie just said? I thought that was
That
very.
was a good
I
point.
think
No.
I think he went for the kill. When he realized he didn't get it, he panicked
And
and,
that's-
then just started shooting.
That's why there's so
He
many
was
shots
hoping for a
afterwards.
one and done because he's
Yeah.
not well versed in handling guns and doesn't understand that, 30 yards makes a big difference. If you're shooting 30 yards
Oh, every
and you're
yard,
trying to shoot for a circle like, I don't know, like 3 inches in diameter,
Mm-hmm.
I've been out to the range and I've shot guns at long ranges. I've shot guns at close ranges, both pistols and rifles. And as good as you think you are, there's so many variables that at 30 yards, you will lose that accuracy. So, even if he was on the side trying to shoot him to make him win, that is such a huge margin for error on the lethal side that's just irrational. They wouldn't do that because of the risk involved.
Plus here,
Well,
how about this?
Okay, I see where you're coming from, but I'm talking like imagine this is a supporter of his. We're talking about a potentially crazed extreme supporter, and they may look at him as a sort of martyr-like figure.
Thank you, Bob.
So they might be okay with the chance of it maybe actually doing it. You know what I mean?
I don't. Why
Okay,
would
but
you-
anybody worth their salt who has handled guns would know better.
that.
Well,
Oh,
okay, but no, but that's you can't make that argument because we're talking about an extreme radicalist.
So then it's not a supporter because why would they want to kill him? Why would they want to give the option of killing him in such high favor of killing him?
Because if you're aiming,
well, I mean, like, what if this was a sure way to get him into office?
I said it's a way. Doesn't mean it is the way, though. Also, I was gonna say, it seems like it was from the crowd, right? Because what you said, if he was found, it means he wasn't 2 miles away, right? Chances are he was probably in the crowd, which means he doesn't have time to like sit there and kind of wait for a little bit, get the perfect shot, which means it had to be quick. Which means if it was quick, he was aiming for his head. Unless you're like the perfect boom.
Or probably even just his general direction,
Just
depending
his
on how
general-
he's aiming.
yeah, just
Yeah.
the point of the like hitting.
Because
his
we still
ear.
don't know if he had a scope. We don't even know the
Dude,
necessarily
it sounded
the
like
weapon
it
he
sounded
used.
really low
Doubt it.
caliber. Like
Yeah.
that really sounded like a fucking 22.
But I doubt
which is like
I doubt he
throwing
had a
rock.
long arm, but he may have.
Well, either way, if you're in a crowd, if you see someone with a gun beside you like this, everyone's gonna know about
Well,
it.
especially at an event like this.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's the point. So, I don't think my point is I don't think he had time to aim and get the perfect shot with his ear. So
Well, no, yeah,
You know what I mean?
No, I'm sure there was people
let me get
freaking
this
out
straight. I'm
down
not
there by the
saying
guy
that
with
he
the
got a
gun
perfect
before
shot.
anything
Yeah,
happened
I'm
on
not
stage.
saying any at all that he was aiming for the guy's ear. That's not what I'm saying. What
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying
no,
is I was
but-
hoping it would hit him in a believable area of his body as to go for a kill.
I'm with you. I feel you on that
Mm-hmm.
because it also is from the sound of it, and I know very little about this. This is just me speaking out of my ass and what I
Mm-hmm.
know, which is very little.
Mm.
That sounded like a very low caliber, like I said, like
Yeah.
a 22. And so a
No.
22 at like 30 yards is really weak overall.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's actually,
You're
it's
looking
pretty
more
weird up
towards
close.
maiming
It's
at
like
that
a
point
BB
than you
gun.
are killing.
so
Yeah.
like maybe that's why the low caliber was used. But then I also have to think about like, okay, you're right. Yeah. So yeah, if I was to think about like, okay, I want to kill the president. If I were to, I definitely wouldn't choose a 22 caliber. You
Yeah.
know. So
Well, hold on.
but
Yeah, I mean,
that's
if
me
you knew
giving.
if you knew
but
it was a thing that you're probably
but-
you're gonna get one shot at this.
that's me
you wanna make
giving.
it count.
That's me giving the benefit of the doubt to somebody who prefers the policy where nobody can have weapons.
yeah.
So they wouldn't know better than to not use a 22 caliber
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
They think, and that's also one of the easiest things to like purchase. Like a 22, you can almost buy like a fucking BB gun, dude. It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's really
But see,
just a
even
BB
then,
gun.
that's
9
why I still
mil,
have to kind of
38,
keep that
yeah.
safeguarded approach because it's like
I need
it
crawl
still
and get on
could,
y'all's
like I
side,
said,
okay?
it still could be someone like a Trump supporter who probably is even very savvy with weapons, but they also know that too.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
And
That's why it's so hard to make it an assumption right now.
It's
Here's the
like
problem, we also
it's
might be
easy
put-
to jump to conclusions, but it's not easy
As much
to
as I'd
find
love to jump and
conclusions.
say, "Oh, left bad," I do not like the opposing side. I want to
Yeah.
give the
yeah.
American
I wanna give
right
both sides
of trial.
a chance to
yeah,
argue their
I don't
point.
want to just jump to conclusions.
Yep.
I think everybody like I don't think it's one side or the other yet. I'd like to. What happened was completely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has Biden been tried to be assassinated?
I don't know. but
Exactly.
None.
I
So
hope not.
as far as we
You know
know,
what I
and
mean?
we would
Like,
know,
just-
we would know as the American public because they would try to push that agenda.
Now I'm sure
Oh,
both
that's
of
a
them,
good
and
point.
I'm
That's a
sure
good
both
point.
of them have had their fair death threats.
Well,
say that
you could be a
much, but-
YouTuber
Oh, well,
and get your death. You
I
could
mean,
be
that's just
anyone.
happens when you're in
that's
the
way
public
different.
eye.
Okay, no,
Exactly.
that's way different because as you guys said earlier in the previous argument, policy has a huge play in things. A YouTuber is
I would agree,
and would
wouldn't
be
you?
Yeah.
that sort of entertainment aspect where they wouldn't hold like, oh, well, I need to make sure this person doesn't go any further because if they did, then
Yeah.
I may be affected in 4 years, kind of
You-
thing.
Yeah.
That's a good question. That should be your poll. Who do you think gets more death threats, politicians or comedians?
No, no, see, once again, politicians. hands
Politicians
down.
usually.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's,
about to say,
Oh yeah.
I hate to rub it in your face.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like they're better entertainers.
It's almost like they're more
Definitely.
impactful.
the only people who get more death threats are the IRS. I guarantee it.
Oh, dude, that's still nuts, man. But
I
hold on,
cannot believe he
think-
got shot.